Waves versus SAMPS. Here we go.
And
which side would you like, sir?
Doesn't matter this game, but I will take red side this time.
All right, so Waves in this battle for them are bringing Massachusetts, Sinop, Richelieu, and Pommern. What's going on over with SAMPS?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I don't need to say anything because Sath already said it. SAMPS is bringing Massachusetts, Richelieu, Sinop, and Pommern.
The same thing. It's the Spider-Man meme, ladies and gentlemen.
It is indeed the Spider-Man meme. It's a great time.
That's right. So this map we've seen so many times really favors teams that are able to flank, just like Polar we saw last game. Synops are going to be really good for getting into the center and holding and just getting their nose shot at. As far as the others, we've got the, well, frankly, the Palmer and the Massachusetts with the ability to go in as well and work down their secondaries. And the Richelieu, most likely, going to go for the flank stuff, but could possibly try to bow tank as well.
I do love Richelieu. Still holds my record for most kills in a game.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's impressive. I have a 9-kill Richelieu game.
Okay. I got to think about my top kill ship. I don't remember off the top of my head. Although my first 9-kill was the, oh God, what was it? The tier 3. Koenig Albert.
Okay, I can see that. Tachibana
9 kills.
Is another one of those slow tiers that you can get a lot of kills in.
Well, you see, it was on the day that the British Light Cruiser line came out, so all they could do was shoot AP at me.
You are dirty.
One of them got so frustrated he rammed me up the butt. So I got a die hard off of him. That was my first ever solo warrior. I got 9 kills and 9 achievements.
I think the Koenig is your highest kills.
Yeah, you can go on my YouTube page, just type in 9 kills, 9 achievements on my YouTube page. Boom, right there. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Same with mine. The only downside to mine is me and my divmate had 10 kills, and we still lost because our team couldn't shoot anything.
Yep, early shots there
painful.
on Waves' Pommern. Does a decent hit.
Is that Waves' Pommern or is that I think that's Commander's Pommern. It's hard to see though. Those names get all bundled up.
Team Waves.
Oh, Team Waves. It's confusing when you have both Waves and a player named Waves.
Right.
Now, interestingly enough, you look and see a little bit of a different strategy here than we've seen before on Archipelago. All of the ships from SAMPS are coming into caps, though they are trying to get that sin up a little bit on the flank. So a lot of the times we saw infamously on night 1 the Nagato that did nothing because it took forever to get past DE10. And then we saw Georgia execute it with moderately more success last night. But putting all the ships in the cap definitely seems better because that way you're not risking giving up a cap and putting yourself in problem spots early on. And here comes the shots out and working on the Massachusetts. Not really much damage so far.
No. And by the way, I just heard back from JD Red 5. Sea Cucumber and Frog had first round forfeits. So that's why they have 6 points. Okay, makes sense.
That would make sense.
Yep. So, yeah, this is an interesting decision. Look at the Fox's Sinop. They're basically playing him like a goalie, so that he can, whichever side he needs to just hit W and charge at, that's what he's going to do. Interesting decision. You can see Waves is playing the more traditional Sinop position there, up in the front, getting shot at, but he's not being shot at. Hawkred is getting shot at. He needs to then...
I don't fault that either, because I think the Massachusetts is the far more important target to take out. Sure, the Sinop can tank, but the Massachusetts secondaries are just going to be disgusting.
Right. So you know what needs to happen? Waves needs to hit W right now. Waves needs to get into the middle cap and make himself a threat, either by shooting or at the very least getting the cap. Instead, he's trying to... Well, yeah, exactly. But that's my point, right? Like... In my opinion, he's using that ship wrong. He needs to get aggressive here. He needs to force Team Red to do something because Hawkred is not going to survive 2 secondary ships just farming him.
And I mean, you see the Palmer has already switched to HE. They're trying to break his secondaries and get the permafires on him
Oh, absolutely.
just to work him down. And I mean, from Waves, we're not seeing really anything that's trying to counteract this play. I mean, Hawk Red's trying to back up, but that Palmer just needs to keep gently edging forward, keep him spotted, and that Massachusetts will go down.
Right. Now, I talk about this a lot when I do replay analysis, but this is really important. When you're doing competitive, team-based competitive, each piece on the board needs to be doing something, has to have a purpose, okay? And if it doesn't have a purpose, if it's not doing anything, then that person, that ship needs to be redeployed. And Waves isn't doing anything right now in that synop. Commander Mishiru in the Pommern isn't doing anything either. Both of those ships need to find a way to make themselves useful.
And quickly, because Hawk Red goes down very soon. 18,000 health. He's putting the heal out, but the Pommern still got secondary range. The Synop and the Massachusetts are farming him. And, I mean, it's not insurmountable, but a almost 40,000 health lead is pretty significant at this point in the game.
That's right. So, I mean,
look,
we only got 4 minutes left, guys. Even if there's no cap, Waves is automatically on the back foot because they're going to lose their ship right here.
Now, one thing I disagree with is a Synop of the Fox just started shooting at the Synop of Waves. He still has range out to the Massachusetts. I think his shots need to be at that Massachusetts until he goes down.
Absolutely.
You keep shooting. That's a mistake.
You keep shooting until the ship is dead. Now look at Taco Plays as Richelieu and look at Commander Mishiru. It's like they're suddenly realizing, oh crap, we're going to lose this game if we just sit here. But it's too little too late. They're going to wheel into the center. Okay.
And look at what Fox gets now. Fox is getting the out cap because of the push coming in.
Yes.
And even if the Palmer of Commander Rishiru takes the center cap of the 3, that still is going to be more points ticking up for the side of SAMPS until he caps it. So they were at 480 when he capped it. And now they've already gained 20 points and he's not even halfway through capping it. And there's no guarantee he gets it.
That's right. So I'm really confused here as to what the decisions were for Team Waves, but it is what it is. And remember, guys, all teams will progress to the playoffs coming up later this week. I don't know if they're going to do them Friday night or if they're going to do them Saturday night, but you'll see all these teams playing at least one more time.
Yeah. The advantage, of course, is if you win, you get a higher seed. You're more likely to play a worse team. If you lose, you may be playing one of the teams that's been absolutely rolling. Now, I would be redeploying and he's finally moving. I think the Fox stayed there too long. As soon as he had the cap, he should have been moving up because look at what's happening now. The Pommern and the Richelieu are moving to try to flank on Hornet. And Hornet has no assistance right now.
And this is the problem, right? Fox should not be moving forward like he is. Fox should be turning left. He needs to cover the Richelieu's butt. But he's not doing that. For some odd reason, he's thinking, we're going to help kill these... Oh, no, wait. He's looking right at the Pommern.
He's just sitting there broadside. I guess he's saying Pommern dispersion. Heh.
Yeah, that's a big risk he's taking right there. Yeah. It's a very big risk.
Pommern of the head case turning to get the torps onto Waves. We'll see if he gets them off. I mean, even the Ram isn't the worst choice here. It looks like he's got him. There go the torps.
And there he goes.
Waves goes down. And Richelieu takes no torps. RNG was not in favor of him there.
Did you just see what happened? Fox just lost half of his hit points to that Pommern.
Yeah.
Oh, and here comes some more from the Richelieu. Oh!
And he's down to 12k. Problem is, Richelieu is going to die. Even if Fox goes down, Richelieu of Hornet 33 can just ram the Pommern, and the Massachusetts and Pommern of SAMPS are going to kill that Richelieu. I don't think he gets the ram off here.
I don't think so either. Pommern is turning to drop the torps. There they go.
Oh, wait, he might get that ram off. It's going to be tight. He does get the ram off, and that's very, very lucky for Waves. Oh, but the Richelieu doesn't die to the Pommern. And look at him. He is just getting decimated now.
Yep, I hear the horn of winning being played.
Yawn, summon the horn.
Oh, wow. All right, now it's 2v1.
And there we go. And your
never
winner,
mind.
ladies and gentlemen, it was 2v1, but still too much to overcome. SAMPS takes it 1-0 over Waves.
That's right. What a good battle.
Yeah, that was a phenomenal battle. And I mean, I talk about this all the time when I'm shot calling or discussing strategy for clan battles.
Mm-hmm.
The team that is reacting is far worse off than the team that is being proactive. You want to be proactive, not reactive.
Absolutely.
And what is our
100%.
next game? We are going